What's going on, guys? Patrick back. I'm going to do a qualifier play-in today. It's a best of three. Really not allowed to get any losses. Uh, but gem payouts are pretty steeply placed. It's 44,000 gems to enter. So let's go ahead and hop in. Hopefully we can get a little bit lucky. You know, you need to get pretty lucky in this format specifically. So we'll see what we open here. All right, we have a few goodies. Guess we'll see what the rest of our packs look like. First thing I like to look at is our green. Green looks decent. Not super deep, but three throw from the saddle is a clear shot. Grizzly is fine. Cactarantula. So a bunch of good removal in green. And maybe Commando if we need to. We're going to want to play Bonnie Pal and Make Your Own Luck. We also have a Lush Oasis we could play. We have Annie Flash. What's our desert like? A desert situation like? We have a green red, a red blue. Okay, so we have the Teamer deserts, one of each. And that's it. Okay, we have no fixing in green, which is pretty notable, and that is definitely a downside. I don't know that we'll be able to play this Annie Flash, for example, but we'll throw it in there for now. Wily Duke, maybe. Just kind of depends on what the rest of our colors look like. Congregation Griff, Cactus Folk, Sure Shot. I don't think that there's very high chance that we play black, given... Yeah, black doesn't even look that good anyway. It doesn't look like there's a high chance we play black based on the cards that we have. We just don't have very many good, like, multicolor black cards. It looks like our white is pretty shallow also, besides, like, a Journey to Nowhere. Getaway Gleamer maybe on the splash, but other than that, there's not really a whole lot here for us. So if that's the case, then maybe we just cut kind of our white and look into maybe splashing just the Annie Flash, but I'm not even sure we'll be able to do that. Our blue, Rotting Sphinx is great, and then other than that, it looks pretty medium. Fortunately, Bonnie Pal is just a great card, so we might need to try and main blue if we can. Maybe a Plan the Heist. And then it looks like red might be our other main color, potentially. Although I guess we won't be able to splash blue, so we're kind of in a weird spot. Maybe even Endless Detour could make the cut? I don't even know. Alright, now let's... So the red is... starts here. It goes Triple Wolverine, Double Thunder Salvo, Roadrunner, Mind Raider. Ugh. Well, this is not what you want to see from your high stakes sealed pool. That's for sure. I think our best bet may just be... I mean... It's just tough with no white fixing. It is going to be really difficult to play any white. Playing the Heist is single pip, but I think we can cut that. Endless Detour might be a little aggressive in this deck. And what's like the last cut we'd make? So this would be 2 white sources if we do it like this, with 7 green sources, 7 blue sources, and 7 red sources. I guess we'll cut a blue source and add a green source. But other than that, I mean, there's not really a whole lot else we can do. You can cut like the Marauding Sphinx, but let's just cut like a stock gold. I mean, this is a very aggressive mana base. Like I'm fully aware of that, but we're gonna have to get a little lucky with this particular pool. So I think that any game where we draw our bombs will be okay. Honestly, Hell to Pay is actually probably a card that we'll play in this deck too. I didn't even think about that, but on the splash, it's good at getting you your mana. Oasis Gardener might also be a play, and maybe even like a Silver Deputy, and maybe Homestead. That's not even crazy either. Okay. I don't love Oasis Gardener, but this is a deck that would use it, so let's look and see what we can cut here. We have 17 creatures. We're not going to be able to trigger this very often, I don't think. You have like a few mercenaries, but really not too many. So we can cut the Mind Reader. What else can we cut? Thunder Salvos we're going to want to keep. Ankle Biter is fine. Owl Alchemist is good. Roadrunner's fine. Throw from the Saddles, we're going to keep all of those. I don't know how I feel about Homestead. We can cut that, I guess. Yeah, okay, we can cut Homestead. Silver Deputy is going to be... excuse me. Key in helping us to get to that higher end there. We can cut the Rope Master. I don't know if that's really a great splash card. And then maybe we can cut like Stock Gold. Yeah, alright, let's do that. Okay, this I think is going to be the deck. So we have 7, 8 green sources, 5, 6 blue sources, 7 red sources, and 2 white sources. And that's not counting this Deputy, Gardener, and Ankle Biter, or Helipay. Alright, let's try it out for a game. It's not a great deck, but it could get like 2 wins, I think. Maybe, who knows? Maybe we go on a run. Let's see how it goes in the first game. See you there? Alright, so here we are in game 1. We're going to be on the play. Hand is very slow, but Helipay is going to help us ramp into Anti-Flash or Bonnie Pal, so this is actually exactly what we want. They're mulliganing to 5, I think. So that's also not the worst thing in the world. Let's play out the Mesa. And keep a 1-lander. Oh, that is unfortunate. Alright, plot the excuse me. Plot the Wolverine here. And let's see. I guess we just run out the Wolverine now. And that's a fine hit off the Wolverine. Okay. I think we were going to win that game most of the time anyway, regardless of what they played, but yeah, we did get a little lucky there. Deck looked pretty good. Helipay would have gotten us up to either Bonnie or Anti-Flash, so exactly what you want to see out of this deck. But let's keep it going. I don't know if there's any changes I'd make based on what we saw. We didn't really see a lot. I mean, I guess maybe that might be an aggressive put in, but the Magbane Lizard? Or Magebane. Sure. Lilo would actually be really good with Make Your Own Luck, but that's really the only thing it would be good with. Oval Homestead, not really where we want to be, I don't think. We just cut it. Gem Lightfoot. Nah, I think we're just going to run it back. Hopefully they... I mean, I never want to hope my opponent to mulligan to 5, but it certainly doesn't hurt win percentage-wise when they do. I know how annoying it is to mull to 5. I would never wish that on anyone. Hand's probably good enough because of the Oasis Gardener. I mean, just true. Our Eroded Canyon, which is the perfect draw. Really just about the perfect draw. Alright, so now I guess we drop the Roadrunner. Take up the shields? Okay, I think they have to take up the shields. Or Getaway Gleamer, maybe? Or Glamour? Glamour? Oasis Gardener, sure. I think we're going to go ahead and throw that from this. Actually, oh no, it's probably better just to Thunder Salvo it. But either way, I think we want to kill it. Next turn we can play the Sure Shot, and then we can play the Grizzly, and maybe throw from the saddle if we get another green source. Okay. Yeah, a green source next turn would probably be really good. So now, and then we could go Grizzly, throw from the saddle. I mean, regardless, we're going to throw from the saddle this turn. Okay. I mean, not ideal, but that is a fine draw. Okay, now we'll throw the Paladin. Attack for 5. Now we're gonna need like another untapped land so we can double spell next turn. Collector's Cage is a good one. Sure, no blocks. Alright, I needed an untapped land, but I guess this is better than nothing. We can go... I guess we just drop like... Or maybe we pull out the Wolverine now. Because we can play anything in our deck next turn. Because we got a red. We are going to have to find a way to kill the beaver, but that's not... I mean, it's annoying, but it's not all that urgent. I don't think we left any stop golds in our deck, did we? Sideboard. No, we didn't. We have 3 stop golds? Huh. Okay. Because you can't even throw the beaver from the saddle anymore. Pass, huh? That's a good draw. Could play the Wolverine and bank on getting a land, but I don't know that that's worth it. I think let's just wait. Now I think we attack with... I mean, do we attack with everybody? I think I kind of like doing that. It's a little aggressive, but... I'm trying to think of what they could have. And there's not like a lot. Holy cow. Take up the shields. I mean, I guess they're technically playing blacks. They could have, like, shoot the sheriff. Alright, well, they've got something because this would leave them at lethal. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Alright, so they go to 5. And then they'll get 1 free shot at us next turn. Take us to 5, and then from there it's anyone's game. Lassoed. I guess they're gonna take the Bonnie. Not the Bonnie. Is it Bo? That's right. Couldn't remember. So if we... All right, let's play the Wolverine first. That's not bad. So is that lethal? If we... Okay, I think if we... Yeah, I think if we play the Grizzly, then throw from the saddle to make the Wolverine a 4-power creature, and it'll get haste. And then we attack with everybody. Yeah, I think it should be game. Cool. Alright. Not too bad around one. Deck looked okay. We had a little bit of help in the first game with their mana base, but... or with their Mold of 5, but either way, very decent game one, or match one. Looked like a solid deck, and let's keep it going in match two. Alright, let's keep it going here. We are on the draw. I mean, it's a lot of lands, but we don't have to use the Silver Deputy to put a land on top. Of course, we're going to draw a land on our first draw. Okay, there we go. That's good. I guess we can run out like Silver Deputy here. Still don't want to go get a land. It's good. It's definitely a good card. Alright, and then we're gonna maybe need another blue source for the Marauding Sphinx in the next 2 turns. That would be great. Cool. Alright, let's throw from the saddle. Kill the Blood Hustler and attack for 2. The next turn we drop Cactarantula, and then we drop Annie Flash. That sounds good to me. Oops. Sorry about that. Alright, easy Cactarantula here. Then next turn, obviously, Annie Flash is going to be great. Then we'll have to throw from the saddle. This is looking like it'll be pretty good for us. Hypothesis, Cactarantula is out of that range. So is Annie. That's great. I guess they want to kill the Silver Deputy? What did they discard? Great Train Heist? Really? That card's great. I guess they wanted to commit the crime. Alright, let's attack for 6. I didn't really foresee us blocking with Annie Flash anyways. But... oh, wow. Do they have Skullduggery? Let's draw 2 cards. Or draw a card, I mean. 2 for 1 themselves. Or 2 for... is it 2 for 2? I guess it's 2 for 2. No. No, is that a 3 for 1? I don't know, I can't do the math. Alright, let's pass here. End of their turn, we'll Annie Flash. No attack with the Raven, huh? Now I actually will go get an island and put it on the top. So we on the Lush Oasis? Nah, let's just take an island. Okay, so now we can go Marauding Sphinx. Throw from the saddle. either of those. And attack for 6. Oh, you can only play those cards this turn. Oh, it's not as good as I thought it was. I mean, still broken, but if I'd known that, I would have left the 2 lands on top. My bad. Okay. Any Flash is dead. Still draw Bonnie Pal. Next turn we can give our Wolverine haste and trample with the Silver Deputy. Silver Deputy is actually kind of sweet with the Cactus Sure Shot. Okay. Alright, let's play the Wolverine. Draw a card. Alright. We've hit a lot of our lands, I feel like. Do we even want that? 8, 9, 10. We put 2 lands in the graveyard too. 11, 12, 13. 13th land on top. I mean, I guess we played this turn. Oh no, hold on, we won't be able to draw it. We got lost for a second. Alright, I don't think we want this. I don't think we want it. Let's attack again. 4. And drop the Ankle Biter. And if they don't have a way to kill the Sphinx, this game will it'll wrap up in short order if they don't have a way to kill the Sphinx. And even if they do, we still have a pretty good spot right now. Alright, block with the Wolverine, I guess. I mean, we could take 7, go to 3, and then try and kill him on the crackback, but I think we'd rather just block this way. Alright. Let's plot this so that it will get +1/+0 and so that it'll get trample and haste. Then we go to 5. We have so many good draws now that it would just be a bummer if we stall out. I mean, we've taken out so many of our lands. 9, 10, 11, 12, yeah, 13 lands out of our deck. We have 5 lands, or sorry, 4 lands left. Okay, that's pretty good. Alright, this is getting a little tough for us. Now we don't even have the luxury of taking it, which comes a block with the Sphinx here. And Bonnie Pal is like a great draw for us. Okay, that's not bad either. So, I mean, I guess it's not great, but we kind of have to kill the Overzealous Muscle. And then, can we attack? Are we just dead on the crackback if we attack for 6? If he draws a land, he can drain us for 3. Just 3. And then we would be dead. I mean, yeah, I mean, are we dead anyway? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, we're dead if he draws a... We're dead if he, even if he doesn't draw a land next turn, so... I think... I don't know, we'll pass. I think we're dead, though. Yeah, we're dead. Alright. Alright, good game. Alright, what changes do we need to make here? I don't know that there were any big ones. I think we kind of just got a bit flooded. I mean, we did keep a 5-land opener, so part of that is my fault. I don't know if there's too many changes I want to make to the deck here. I think let's just run it back and see where it goes. Can't help but feel like we should have won that one, but I don't know. All right, let's head back into it and see if we can turn it around. All right, here we are back for game 2. Hand looks great. Do need to draw a little bit of land, but fixing or some ramp, but really if we get lands, this will be a pretty good game for us, I think. Sure. Perfect. One more land and we're in great shape here. Wow, that's awesome. Wow, that's cool too, because that'll trigger. That's really sweet. All right, take 8. Love that. And now, yeah, that was a really good sequence for us. Probably about the best sequence this deck can do, honestly. Besides, you know, the no turn 3 play. There's no way they're gonna want the Frostification. Wow. Okay. Can they commit crimes? No, just you control. Alright, so I guess is Bonnie Powell's game here? I think so. They do have Skullduggery. Does that matter? No, should be more than enough. Okay. Alright, cool. That was a pretty good looking game for us. I still don't think there's too many changes that need to be made. I would love for them to not turn 3 this Intimidation campaign one time. But I don't know how many they have. And at the end of the day, as long as we draw our bombs, I think we're going to be just fine. So let's keep it going and yeah, ship it back. Alright, all the marbles here. They're going to be on the play. Hands solid. Turn 2 Alchemist, turn 3 Wolverine, and then if we draw turn 4 play, that we can just curve out into the Cactarantula. That's pretty sweet. Desert Stew or some killing the Alchemist here would be pretty gross. Wolverine is okay. Honestly, I think I just want to clear shot this Blood Hustler. And the next turn we can play Mesa and pull out the Wolverine. Alright, let's see what they get. Another Wolverine. Okay. And they're losing the Rakdos joins up, so I don't mind that. I guess we'll pop the Wolverine. Worst case, they kill the Alchemist and hit me for 6, but the next turn I get to stabilize by doing Cactarantula. And also maybe even playing the Wolverine if we're really desperate. Gross, okay. I don't know, are we better playing the Wolverine and seeing what we hit? Maybe, and then we can... Mountain's not my favorite land to hit there. So, they'll probably try and give one of their Wolverines Menace, and we'll just kill that one, I guess. And then we'll play the Cactarantula, and we'll be pretty stabilized. Or I guess now they'll give it +2/+0. Alright. I mean, that is awkward. I think... if we play the Oasis Gardener, we go to 10. Then they can give their... they can play a creature, give it Menace and Haste. Or they can just give their Wolverine Menace and Haste. Ugh. I don't love that. I mean, Frustification is doing some work this game for sure. So maybe we, I mean, do we Cactarantula? Do we Oasis Gardener? It may just be better. I think we still should just play the Cactarantula. Maybe it's a mistake. Because they can just give their Wolverine +2/+0, and then we're going to have to basically trade for it. Or they kill the Cactarantula, in which case we're just taking 5. I think we have to trade here. We're really just hoping that we can draw either Bonnie or Anti-Flash. That's good. Draw 2 cards. That is good. Alright, we're going to have to throw from the saddle here. And we're just going to have to hope that we can draw either... Oh gosh, alright. We're going to need... I think we're going to need actually just Bonnie. I don't know if there's much else that can help us. Hell to Pay is alright. Assuming they don't have any other big creatures in their hands. Honestly, there's no harm in tapping out with the Gardener, because if they have something in their hand, they can just give it Menace anyway. Okay, so giving me 1 less treasure, I guess? Deal. I'm totally good with that. Zooming Link Breaker. Okay. Okay. If that's their best play, then maybe there is a shot? No, we're not tapping that thing now. We're tapping... Or we're sacking a treasure. And we're gonna need some... We're gonna need some juice here. We're definitely gonna need some juice here. Okay, they're gonna give their Link Breaker +2/+0. We're gonna have to trade with it, and then pray that we get Bonnie. I mean, even anti-flash right now is going to be really good. Come on, seriously? Ugh. Alright, well. Unfortunate. Couldn't draw our bombs that last game. So, that's going to be it for that run. But I will definitely have some follow-up runs. Thank you guys for watching. Unfortunate ending for that one. I think we could have gotten 2 wins out of it, but sometimes you don't get there. Again, appreciate you all watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.